Started as an excuse to get the warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. So USC's offense will start this game off. There have been many memorable games in this rivalry. It was memorable for Notre Dame last year, not so much for SC as the Trojans got blown out.
No, and Notre Dame's a team that we've seen in the playoff in recent years, and they want to get there consistently. To do that, they've got to win rivalry games like this. You're going to play a big-time opponent like USC with all of that talent and that coaching staff. You're going to have to play at a very high level. Last year, David, they put the stomp down on the Trojans.
They did. They used that big shillelagh and laid the hammer and took care of business. And you've seen Notre Dame, have these years now where they've had really good seasons, but we want to see them build on it and do multiple good seasons in a row. That means beating your rival, beating USC consistently. Let's see what the Irish have today.
And the Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Dorsey. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Going right to work up top. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Here come the Irish back on offense. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Wall. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Weary. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start with this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to pass. Under fire. Got the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Fullback's got it. Got room to work. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked down at the 28-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
To throw, it's Dorsey. Fires to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojans. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Snagged in the middle. It's Spears. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Wall. He'll throw it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the air, it's Wall. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st down for this offense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat wind shield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, USC! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking downfield, it's Wall. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Dorsey. Escapes the sack. Right on the money.
Nice 2nd down defense there that time. It looked like the defense was anticipating the drag route that time. You saw they were able to rally to the ball, get him down on the ground. It now sets up 3rd down in the red zone. Let's see what they do here.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. This was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Notre Dame, 0.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going back. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he's got some space.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Dropping back, it's Wall. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The Trojans will hustle to the line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Second down.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead's extended a little far.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between USC and Notre Dame plays out.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking downfield, it's Wall. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on a...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial?
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Pushes toward the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it in! Touchdown, Trojans! Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Notre Dame, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Got it looking for the first down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. From midfield, looking for room. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Dorsey. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the... And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air. It's Wall. Catch in the middle. It's Spears. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Irish send out the punt unit. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To give to the big fullback. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pressure coming. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nice move. Create some space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here comes the heat. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Notre Dame with a 2nd down play to start the 4th. To the air, it's Wall. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. On the move. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
USC 31, Notre Dame.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They'll try it over the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Dropping back, it's Wall. Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks it, got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And the beatdown has ensued. Traveler and the entire Trojan nation starting to feel their oats as SC has built a lead in this one.
I'm impressed, too, with the Trojans in this one. They've got a lot of competition in conference week in, week out. You don't get a break when you go out of conference to play Notre Dame, but mentally, they've had a lot left in the tank. They are dominating Notre Dame here.
And it's so fun to watch year after year. Great uniforms, great football. This matchup, the Jewel Shillelagh, every single year is always fun to watch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jump.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Looking for more room. Touchdown, USC! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Notre Dame, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Wall. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Out of bounds at the 42.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reeves. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Weary. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And he added the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Buys a little time with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tommy Trojan rides with a sword on his belt and a jeweled shillelagh at his side after knocking off the Fighting Irish. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.